Mr. Houston Chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We've got Jeremy Higdon here with us today, and Jeremy is a student up at Palmer in his 8th trimester. He's actually entering clinic over there in Moline now, right?
Yes, sir, full time.
Yeah, and Jeremy's back here in Houston because they're on a break right now, correct?
Yeah, about a 10-day break, so
he came in today, so we're going to show him some technical things on doing the ring dinger adjustment and the Johnson biophysics technique, because he can't adjust yet because he's still a student at Palmer and he doesn't have his Texas license and he's not in his preceptor program yet, like Tristan was when he was here adjusting. Tristan just graduated from Palmer last week, and Renee and I went up there for that and got to see Jeremy as well. Went out to dinner and had a good time.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah,
awesome.
It was good. And Jeremy came in here just like Tristan as a patient when I first met Jeremy. He was Air Force veteran. Navy veteran, excuse me. I knew that.
Working in aviation, yeah. Working on fighter jets.
Fell off of F-16 or something, didn't you?
F-18 and fell about 11, 12 feet and fell on my side, hit my head, and started having issues after that, even breathing. Didn't get the care I needed after the injury.
And you had surgery too.
Yeah, ended up having surgery
and got on the old opioid trail.
Yeah, which was very, very dark and almost killed me.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the huge benefits about chiropractic is that if you get adjusted properly and you do not have the same level of herniations or pathology or neurological deficits that you get when you don't take care of things, the old medical model was prescribe opioids.
Yeah, the VA's got a lot better though, because they initially put me on 112 Norcos, which was about 224 Vicodin a month, and leading up to the surgery. And after the surgery itself helped with the pain that was going down the back of my leg, but it didn't help at all with the lower back pain.
Right.
So in fear that I was going to have to go back onto the painkillers and get surgery again, I got desperate,
and he came here out of desperation.
I came here and I was like, I might as well try it. It was nice to get on YouTube and see what I was going to get before I showed up.
Right.
So.
Yep. Your and Tristan's stories are very similar.
Yeah.
You both had a herniated disc, and we're looking at surgeries again. They wanted to do another surgery on you if that failed, right?
Yeah.
If the injections failed.
Yeah. So I'm super grateful, because I could have been one of the many victims of the fentanyl crisis.
Yep.
That's like the leading cause of death for adults up to 40 years old now.
Yeah.
So yeah, chiropractors, physical therapists, massage therapists are at the forefront of fighting that epidemic. So
yeah, chiropractic is without drugs or surgery, so we're a completely natural healing art that has really come in a paradigm shift of people moving away from the drug model into the treat it naturally model and take care of yourself model, which is what chiropractic is all about. So let's show them how we do that then, Jared. Let's check your posture first.
Good.
Let's go ahead and bend forward and backwards for me, please, sir. And then back to neutral. You haven't been getting adjusted properly. Your head's forward and really right. Look in the mirror.
Oh yeah, it is
so
here.
You're translating. That's right. Yep. Got that turtle look going on there. Must be too much studying in the past 6-7 trimesters.
All my classroom time is done, so hopefully.
So you're in the Moline, Illinois clinic. Tell people how they would get in touch with you to come see you and get adjusted to help you get through your clinical requirements.
So they can go to the Palmer website. If you just type in Palmer Moline Clinic, the phone number will pop up and you can schedule an appointment through them. They take insurance. We don't take insurance here, but yes, they take insurance, and they also offer hardships as well for people that can't really afford care. And we see veterans for free, to my knowledge. So.
Well, and even though Jeremy's not allowed to adjust when he's here in Texas, he can adjust up there in the Palmer clinics under Palmer's direction.
Yes.
And it's never too early to start training these guys on the proper techniques on adjustment. So that's what we've been doing with Jeremy for how many years now? 5 years. So I mean, the learning just keeps happening all the time, because that's how you get better. Let's go ahead and do the ring dinger first, Jeremy.
I'm ready for it.
Slide it. There you go.
Sometimes in clinic we can get something similar. We can call it a mini dinger.
Yeah. No pins in the table, no raising the legs.
Nope.
This table makes this adjustment very unique.
I can already feel my lower back muscles relaxing.
Yep. So we gotta get the pins in super tight right on top of the iliac crest like that. There you go, perfect. Jeremy's real familiar with how tight I pin them in. So always give instructions to the patient to keep their teeth together, don't bite their tongue, breathe through your nose. Now here's the important part I was explaining a minute ago. So you bring it to tension, and then you hit it. When you're at tension, that's when you make the high velocity, low amplitude thrust. You should have felt that one pretty low.
All the way down.
Yeah, cool.
All the way down to my sacrum.
There you go. Let me have you. Boy, oh boy. Didn't get any better than that.
Nope.
I bet you missed these adjustments.
I really missed them, and now that Tristan's gone, I definitely had a loss. But his staff dog,
Well, there you
Dr.
go,
Klaus.
Brandon. You better get on the stick and do some
Oh yeah.
Justin and Jeremy.
Tristan's staff doc, Dr. Klaus. She's really teaching her interns well, and
Oh, good.
that's who I'm seen under over there.
Good. Left leg's a tiny bit short. That tightens up a little bit.
I'll do some full body adjusting.
Yes, sir. We got plenty of that here.
Yes, sir.
Same thing with all these. Bring the joints to tension and then you hit it. Because if you start from neutral, you don't bring the joint to tension, you can have potential muscle and ligament injury. So you always just bring it to tension and then do the high velocity, low amplitude thrust. You're even up already. This should feel a little easier, Jeremy, but you tell me.
Yes, sir.
Cool. You feel your head popping up next. Yep. Okay, let's turn you in the back, please. Yep, slide down about 2 inches. There you go. Now put both arms down. That's it. Okay. Let this one go. Yes, sir. This is a ring dinger from the opposite end.
Yeah, from both ends.
Yep. Okay, let's set you up face flip that way. Here. Yes, sir.
Feeling a lot looser already.
That guy that we just did had it down here from Illinois. He could even come see you at the Palmer Clinics up there.
Yeah.
That's closer than here.
Yes, sir. It's right next to the North Park Mall. That's the mall.
You're standing right here and shoot you now. You're back in Houston. I'll look at neutral already. See how your head centered up?
Yes, sir.
Still a little bit right, but let me get that out of there. Here we go. Okay. Show me your homework. And then there you go. Good job. See, Jeremy knows the deal too. Yes, sir.
I will admit I'm not doing my exercises like I should be. So I need to practice what I preach. So I know they do help.
Yep.
I can see a big difference
See,
in the mirror after.
look at your posture now, though.
Yeah, that's
If
perfect.
you're not
That's right away.
translated to the right, there's still a little pattern there, but
And I feel even on both
On your
legs.
stance.
I feel more efficient.
yeah.
I felt like I noticed that I didn't have to. I felt like I didn't have to eat as much after I started getting treated with you. Because just like with a vehicle, if
Well,
it's
your
out of
body's
alignment,
functioning more efficiently.
yeah, if a vehicle's out of alignment, it's not getting the best
Wear and
fuel
tear.
efficiency.
Yeah, that too. Well, how would you describe this technique to fellow students and chiropractors who may be watching this compared to the normal chiropractic adjustment?
It's more thorough. It's a lot deeper. He's not afraid to adjust people, and the biggest thing is posture restoration.
Mm-hmm.
So being even three-dimensionally.
Yeah. Well, that's why we do XYZ axes, to get you neutral on the XYZ axis, so your joints are holding you up rather than your muscles, disc, and ligaments.
Yeah, because with subluxations, you can be heavy on one leg, and then there's compensations that go all up and down the spine. But
Well, it's aberrant joint function and range of motion.
Yes, sir. And after this, there's objective and subjective evidence that
the adjustments are working.
I can see it and I can feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't get that with any other adjusting technique. And
yeah.
I've had a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good. Well, listen, Jeremy's in the Moline Palmer Clinics up there in Davenport, Iowa, and Moline, Illinois, which is right across the Mississippi River from Davenport. And he is 8th trimester at Palmer, and he'll be down here next year doing his preceptorship.
Yes, in July.
With us next year. So
it's too cold up there for me. I'm ready to come back down here.
Yeah.
So this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and this is your future, another Houston chiropractor, Jeremy Higdon, excuse me. Tristan being here working the next couple of weeks after he gets his Texas license.
Yes, sir.
He's working on that hard right now.
All right.
I think he'll pass though.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see y'all soon.